but don't worry.
Welcome to another
about it.
episode of Careful Boys.
Hey-o!
Oh, no.
Be very careful, please, because we don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, don't do that. That's not good for the channel. I confess this, okay? Don't be shy about telling me the truth. What's the most boring thing that you actually enjoy doing?
Dude, washing dishes, folding laundry.
Can you come over to my house?
Come over,
Cam.
yeah,
God
immediately.
damn.
But only my shit though, because
Oh.
because I wear specific types of clothes, very like basics or whatever. So I fold things a certain way.
Oh, you're
and
like
so
that?
like yeah, because of the way I put my stuff away, I have it down to like where I'm just like a machine, and I'm
So
like,
if
this
I
is
came
so.
over and I just fucked your whole shit, would you like cry a little?
No.
Oh, then that's not for real.
I would just never invite you over again.
Oh, it's fucked. That's fucked up. This is bad Vietnamese host.
Oh, and the way I make my bed is very specific too. I have fucking like 3 layers of thin blankets versus 1 thick blanket, because a thick blanket is like I get too sweaty.
Oh,
so
wow.
so
You're
that
the king of this topic. bro.
yeah. So I'm telling you, dude. Like when I'm home and I have time to just do shit, that's like my favorite thing to do. Is just like fold and make everything nice and neat.
I used to live
Like,
with Ken. When he folds his thongs, he likes to put his...
Do you do them inside out? Or-
God damn it. He flips like this. He does. And then
He goes.
I go like this.
Hits himself in the ass, then he
He has a method. He has a method.
Oh my god, dude. You
I
got.
live with you, dude. Don't try to deny it.
Wait, why are you looking at my underwear, dude? What the heck?
I see you folding your phone.
Out in the open?
Yeah, you know how some people they try to get seen on purpose.
Oh no, that's not it.
That is, you are really good at boring shit and enjoying it. You said washing dishes, folding clothes,
What else is
making
boring?
your bed. Holy
Perfect
shit!
housewife.
You're winning by a lot.
Only my shit. For other people, I don't give a
You don't
fuck.
find pleasure in like folding someone else's clothes?
Hell no. I hate it because yeah, I don't like it.
I like to keep
I
it
used to
clean.
have to do that too.
It's pretty boring, bro.
Yeah.
I like cleaning my ears.
That's not boring.
That
Feels
is
good.
pleasurable.
And how long are
Well,
you
it's
doing
not
that?
boring.
How long are you doing that? For like an hour?
Yeah, then it gets pretty boring.
Well, it depends how much
That's
you're
like
doing.
ear
Yeah.
masturbations.
No, it's just me. It's me. Like, as soon as I feel something, donk,
But are
I'm
you
like,
how
ooh.
deep are you going? Let's get
don't think it's
hardcore.
I try to go everything and everything.
Get blood?
Anything that's less than 10 seconds is not considered something that can be boring.
Okay.
Yeah, what's really boring? Okay.
That's not. I don't
Okay.
think it's boring though.
It can be.
Some people might think it's
Oh, it
boring.
depends on how hot it is. It's
Some people think golf's boring. I play that.
It's I get it if you're washing your car out if it's not even that dirty and you're just like you just like doing it.
okay, never mind.
Yeah, what's actually boring to you though? Or what do you think people think is boring?
Oh, soldering.
Oh,
like
for
doing wire
for
work.
electronics?
Oh, like just for fun?
Yeah, I like soldering and doing wire
I
work.
could see other people thinking that's really boring.
Yeah.
But you like doing
I
it.
like doing it because I'm just like I feel fucking smart. Oh.
How often are you just like playing make believe with like a gun in your house and just going around corners and shit?
Actually, none.
You don't do that?
No, not anymore.
Because it got boring.
It's because you go out to the desert and do the real
I
thing.
actually do the real thing, so I stopped doing it at home.
Yeah. But before you used to play around with situations like
I would pretend like bums coming in. I'm like, you motherfucker, wrong day.
you had dialogue too?
Yep, everything.
Long day.
That's pretty funny.
I like needing to charge the Tesla because it's like a forced time where I have to like chill out for like 20 minutes.
Oh.
And so in my mind, it's like I might be just chilling on my phone, like looking at random shit, but because I have to, I like feel justified.
Yeah.
And doing it?
Yeah, and just doing something like slow and my day stops.
That's true.
I love long plane rides and road trips.
Oh hell no.
I love road trips.
Road trips, yes. Plane rides, no.
Because you know how people are like, how do you do it? You fly 5 hours every single time? And I'm like, yeah, it's the. And I thought I would lose the whole like excitement, but it's the same.
I feel like anything over 6, maybe 7 hours gets a little rough.
Like international flights?
Yeah. Mm.
I don't know.
About 13 hours.
I
It's
love
tiring though, but I like
Fly
it.
long
Yeah.
ass flights, dude.
But I look forward to it because to me it's the whole feeling of like, I remember when I was a kid. And it brings me back to like, oh, we're gonna fucking go on a trip.
Yeah.
But also it's like guilt free for me. Same thing, just like charging the car. When I go on a long flight, I'm like downloading like episodes of whatever from Netflix or
Binge watch.
I
And
do
then
that.
bring them, and then I feel like, oh, I got no connection. I can't do work. I might as well chill out.
excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do use plane time to binge a lot of things though, because I've been flying a lot more. I'm like, fuck yeah, I can finally watch the shows that I never got to watch back at home.
That's my favorite time to play video games too.
That too. Yeah.
And normal movies that are like 5 suddenly become like 6.5 or 7 on an airplane.
You're also like you're not distracted.
I
You
know.
don't walk around your house.
Movies on planes make me cry, dude.
Dude,
Even though some of them aren't even sad.
yo, I watch a lot of international Asian movies on planes because I never get to watch
They
them.
give you too. Yeah.
Korean cinema is killing it right now.
Korean cinema is so
Dude,
good.
Koreans are lit. Korea.
Korea, #1.
What about you, Kalyne? You're good
I
at
think
boring shit.
I am good at boring shit.
I watch
think,
rocks.
I think I watch a lot of rocks. Not by choice.
The fuck? The rocks?
That's how he doesn't know the context.
Yeah, okay.
We'll keep it that way.
Yeah, exactly. I think people find reading boring.
What are you reading? The fucking shampoo bottle?
Yeah. I read philosophy, some history, stuff like that can
Lord.
be boring. I think people find hiking boring and working out boring because it's like routine based.
I like all those things though.
Do you ever edit for fun where it's not even a project, you're just playing with the edit?
Fuck no.
You hate editing, huh?
Fuck no.
Is editing boring for you?
Absolutely.
Can you imagine editing for fun where there's not even
You know, I would say no. Sometimes editing can be fun if it's creative based and you enjoy what you're working on, but
Yeah.
it's very rare.
Dude, is it weird that I enjoy the boring kind of editing? Because then I get to shut
Weird for you because you're weird.
We're not surprised.
I get to shut my brain off and just go.
Well, that's why you get paid to do it. Because nobody wants to do it.
Exactly.
Dude, nobody wants to edit, man. That shit is.
I don't know why.
It's as good as folding thongs, huh?
That's such a fucking stupid thing.
Thong Nguyen.
Dude, my middle name is Trong.
Thong. You know what I weirdly enjoy?
Ew.
I really enjoy doing complex formations.
Shut up. For fun, you sit there and you make formations.
It's because I have to.
Oh,
But it's like a really tedious thing.
it is. Yeah.
How many?
What is
How
that?
many is like?
You know
what's a
when you
good
have to
number?
choreograph like 50 people on a stage, and you have to think of transitions and where they're standing.
Oh, you would do really good in North Korea. Because they work
Wait,
with
To me,
big
it's more
teams.
so- it's more so like doing like K-pop submissions, where it's like, let's say I have like 7-member group, and I have to highlight a different singer at a very specific time every like 2 8 counts or something, but I need to reveal them because it needs to be exciting, or I need to come up with a new concept so it looks like they're like
That's
the
an
only one.
underrated skill for sure.
Dude, how many times have you used the thing where everybody just group up 1 second and then one of them pop out and then go into another formation? Like how many times have you done that?
All the time, huh?
Like straight line into something, you know? Like because I feel like with 7 you're so limited with like how many ways.
7's
you
a nice
highlight.
number.
Yeah.
At least you have a center.
7, yeah.
We did all our shows usually with 7 people.
Like let's get in a clump and then one guy.
I hate even numbers too. Yeah.
Unless it's like 4 or something. Well, it's not too
Wait,
bad.
do you make the formation first and then the choreo to it?
Usually no. But the thing is, there's times where it's like the choreography, I'll focus only on like the catchy parts, which is like the pre-chorus and the hook. After that, a formation might dictate the idea of the moves. Because moves are just, you can make up moves, you could change moves. But if there's like a concept or a visual or a reveal, that will be like more important and more exciting to watch visually than like what the move is.
I like reveals for sure. But it's boring to most choreographers.
Well, I don't even know what the fuck is happening. That's boring. All I'm thinking about is like, there's a dancer and then singer, and then they go, "My time to shine," and then I come back, and then the other one comes and goes, "My time to shine," and then I come back.
It's that, but like with talent.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Where like if it looks coincidental to you as a viewer, they did a good job.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you're not supposed to see the fucking drill team.
Quest does really good reveals.
We do have a lot of them.
I like it.
What about you?
Straight lines.
One of my favorite things to do that's really you guys are gonna fall asleep. I go on this website called Fighters Generation.
What's that?
It's a website that chronicles all of the games like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So any game that has ever existed where it was like 2 guys on the screen fighting each other, it chronicles all of the biographies of every character and how they're interconnected in worlds.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Wait, what? Okay, give me a strange example. You're telling me somebody from like Mortal Kombat is connected to somebody from like Street Fighter?
No way.
How's that boring?
That's a little harder to come by, but it's more like let's say, for instance, a really easy one would be Street Fighter. It'll be like, oh, Guile. But you also see Guile in the background of stage 1 of Final Fight 2, making him part of the Final Fight world.
That's so cool.
He's in Final Fight?
Yeah, being in the Capcom thing, because then that means a developer placed him there on purpose.
Got it.
So then it like relates to
Almost like Marvel Easter eggs in movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then like it'll have every bit of canon information on any character of any fighting game ever.
And it's true, not fanfic shit?
It's all true. It's
How
only
did you-
stuff that's verifiably like the company said it was true.
Give us another example afterwards.
Like Final Fight 1, there's a character called Roxy. It's the girl that you can beat up in the game. She's just a regular enemy, right? Just a regular enemy. She looks like Poison. Well, her name's actually Poison, but she looks like the band Poison, but a girl version, right? When they brought Final Fight 1 to the States, they had to change that character to a guy because they didn't want to see people punching girls. But then, as a way to kind of, they also brought it to the States in the Sega side. They didn't change it to a guy. They just left it a girl. But in order to save face, the Capcom said that you were beating up a trans person.
That's so funny.
So
Don't worry, it's okay, it's trans.
So their official statement was that no, that's a new half. It's a girl that still has a dick. So that way they couldn't actually say you were beating up a woman.
How did you find this?
So like now Poison has moved on to be in games like of today, like Marvel Capcom and so forth. But it's canon that Poison's not really a girl because of that statement.
What the fuck?
It's kind of complicated. But then that's like Poison, who is now kind of a recurring character in Street Fighter franchises, is originally from Final Fight before they imported it to here. Yeah. Things like that. It's like stuff that back in the day, this site is so old that like you would learn that way before anyone was really talking about it, because they'd be like, oh, check it out. You clicked on this one guy, and then when you click on her, it'll have like the list of every other character from that game, and it'll show you how they're related to everybody too. But you can spend fucking hours on there. Another one I used to frequent for like a large part of my life, it was called Zany VG.
You're zany.
And it was basically it was a website dedicated to translation errors in video games.
Oh my god.
So it would be like dialogue that came out funny because they didn't know how to translate it to English.
That sounds way more boring.
Yeah.
I heard there was a lot of that in the Mother series when they had to translate it and bring it over.
They did it not too bad of a job. They did a pretty good job.
Joe is so bored right now.
Yeah, that's the point. There's no way you can listen to this and not be bored. This shit sucks.
That was cool though.
Very specific.
You know what's really boring?
Video
What?
games.
I subscribe to this Asian dude. It's called Clear Value Tax on YouTube, and he just talks about financial news in the world.
Oh yeah, he's really good.
Essential boring.
Really good.
That's like
Also sounds
essential boring
useful,
things.
though,
His
too.
thumbnails are so boring, but then everybody like
He's wearing the same fucking shirt and tie all the time, and he's just and he seems like he's so over it always. He's like, so the Feds just released their CPI report. Let me tell you what it is, so you don't have to sit through the 5 hours.
Hear that? I can't even listen to
Yeah,
that.
and he's like, I'm gonna tell you what it is in about 30 seconds because it's not true.
yeah.
And he's just so over it.
Holy shit.
tight.
And he's like, I hate it when people go out there and say this, like Graham Stephan does. Blah, 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 blah. And he just fucking goes off and is so like, I don't give a shit about the world
his
way.
stuff is accurate, or do you think people listen to him because he wears a suit and tie and he's always consistent?
I think he's practical and you don't get any extra fluff.
Is he on YouTube or like
YouTube.
Clear value tax.
Always talking about random financial shit.
Even the name is like very boring.
It's just straight up.
It's so boring, but it's also
It's
just
been
like,
useful to you?
yeah, because
It's like you walked into TurboTax.
it just makes me feel like I have like a slight pulse on just where stuff is going, because that'll just like I in my mind it'll subconsciously affect the way that I like perceive money in the current age. You know, whether it be like stocks, investment, real estate, inflation, thinking about interest rates, why that might affect blah 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 blah. You know, and then he gives some other like random like kind of cookie cutter type stuff like every now and then, like how you should invest if you have this much.
That reminds me of Financial Audit on YouTube, but I don't find them boring.
Dang.
Caleb,
should.
Caleb,
You should,
I feel
I
Kalyne.
feel like a lot of adult stuff. A lot of adult stuff.
Oh, Caleb Hammer, yeah.
I don't
Well,
think he's boring.
His
I think
formula
it's
is way
funny.
more entertaining.
Absolutely.
'Cause more
Was that
social.
the guy that's like talking to the delusional people?
Choose
Yes.
you out.
And he's
Yeah.
so blunt about it though too.
How do they get these people to sign up for it?
I think because
Like
they
they're
end
so
up-
transparent.
I think there. Well, there was also the rumor that some of them are just acting, but then the fact that like they get free financial answers
Advice.
and help. Yeah.
That one actress girl bucket was hilarious. I just feel like the universe is just gonna give it to me.
Right.
Oh fuck yeah! I mean, I could see why people would be hamming it up, knowing that they're getting attention for it. So
But why? You look
maybe
so stupid.
I know, but maybe like stupid people don't know that.
Sure. But yeah, fair.
Yeah, I guess if someone's gonna expose you for your finances, you might as well try to max your following by seeming as crazy as possible. But yeah, that Caleb Hammer's cool. I like him. Yeah, he's really cool.
You know, I think there's things that I find extremely exciting, but I don't know if other people find it boring. Like
That would be the
Yeah, like-
perfect thing then.
like swimming.
That's boring as fuck.
Yeah, but I find it so exciting.
You're just treading water the whole time. Yeah, that's
He finds it exciting because he gets to wear Ken's thongs.
no, that's like a thing that lots of people do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what is it? Like, I don't know. I find work really fun. Like even when it's not fun.
But like, what part of work? Like trying out new formulas, just going
No, just sometimes the most simplest shit. Like I remember,
scrubbing tile.
I came in and I had a, yeah, like shit like that. Me and my nephew, we fucking scrubbed the shit out of like tile for like 3 hours.
That's pretty boring.
What about being on the phone with EDD?
Oh.
And
Customer service.
that's not boring.
That's not boring.
That's not boring.
Just traumatized them.
That's stressful.
He starts screaming.
You know
I would
what's
say
a-
like assembly line work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I know it
it's
doesn't really.
monotonous, Yeah.
Yeah, or like even things like working a pop up, like at a,
Ooh,
at
yeah,
a food
yeah,
event.
yeah.
You know, it's
same
kind of
shit.
like
When you do shrimp daddy stuff, are you bored?
I think people can see that kind of stuff is boring because if you do it too much, it's like the same shit over and over.
okay.
But like you know, it's kind of like how people look at fast food and then they look down on it. I actually enjoy like doing all those things.
Well, there's a difference also though when you're an employee doing that. It's like, of course, that's boring. But then when it's like it's yours, you're like invested in the small part of it because like every little moment that you're doing something is to to improve your thing.
Pretty much.
I have a buddy who him and his brother tremendously successful, right? He was making like 30 million a year, and at Smorgasburg right here, he had this like vision to open up this like food stand. So he would prop up right next to us, and then I was like, dude, with your money, like you could fully staff this. You could even build your own restaurant out. Why do you do this? And he goes, this is the only way I can think.
Dang.
And I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, I set this up so I can fry the chicken and it gives me a peace of mind because I'm doing a task and it's keeping me occupied and I can think of other things. And he's like, he goes, I can't really think unless like I'm doing these things.
Oh.
As soon as he stops frying
shit.
chicken, he's like,
He was just frying. Now he's dead.
he's like,
He's so overwhelmed. Yeah, the way he put it was he was so overwhelmed
The fryer guy.
with life and like doing this, doing that, handling this fucking meeting or whatever that he's like he doesn't have. I'm like, what the fuck? And then so like when I think it hit me the other day when I was making drinks over and over and over and over, and I was like, oh, I like this. It's like a weird feeling, yeah.
Damn.
Joe's done with the drink.
I'm watching this, and I go,
time to relax. Yeah.
You know what might be a fun thing for you to try that looks boring from the outside? I do this with Legos. I go to old, you can look up old Lego catalogs from like the 90s, and I look at everything I know I used to want, and I think about how I could have that today. If you do that with East Bay, it feels pretty good.
Oh, East Bay?
It feels pretty damn good.
Whoa.
East Bay was the catalog that showed all the athletic wear, like sneakers.
I remember that.
Like jerseys, and you just dreamt of having that at like the 8th grade or something. But now you look at it and you're like, damn, it feels pretty nice.
I would do that with the prizes at the Scholastic Book Club.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. That's a pretty like boring fun thing.
Boring fun thing.
Yeah.
This video's kind of boring. I gotta go pee.
Okay.